Hello, Gabe. How are you? Adam. It's been one of those days for me, Gabe, so I understand. What? Moose is here. Wow. What's the occasion? Ah. All right. So we are starting from scratch. Now, yes, we do have some money in the bank, but 200K of that is a loan. And all we own is that side-by-side. So it's contract time. Had problems with Streamlabs, huh? I don't know. Spooky! Okay, this thing's pretty much useless to us, so we'll just sell that and go for a flight, and I'll show you guys around. Because that sounds like fun. No collectibles on the map, so no easy money that way. We are in start from scratch mode. We are not in easy. When I say we're doing this like from the ground up, I mean like the ground up. And if you look, the 16x map and we own nothing. Not a single piece of property. So we're gonna have a lot of work to do to get into work. But there's plenty of contracts we can take. I might invest some of that 700 and probably buy a tractor and plow so we can do the plowing contracts. Maybe get a stone picker because we do have the collect stones at missions mod turned on. Give us a couple of ways to make some money and help pay off that loan. There's some nice farms on the map. It's just going to take us time to have the money to buy them. So often I go into maps, I own everything, I've got all the equipment I need to get started, blah, blah, blah. Money's easy to make. Not this time. We're working our way up. You have multi-fruit on here and a lot of area for logging. a lot. I mean, you see these little areas around like productions and stuff, but then you get over here. And you see this. It's a termite's dream. I was looking at Chuck's book earlier, and only 7 of us have put in our loads for the month. And the month's almost half over, so I hope some people can get their loads in, because I'll be letting people go come August. But like I said, we do have multi-fruit on here, as you can see. But we've got weeds on, we've got stones on, plowing is required. Yeah, we're going to be spraying weeds on a 16X. That'll give us spraying contracts. More forestry over here. Big buildable area right there. So, lots of potential on this map. We just got to work up to it. And it's not super hilly, and it's not like cracker flat. It looks rather flat from up here, but you get down there and it is not quite so flat. But yeah, more forested area here. Some more over here. And we're just going around the outside edge of the map right now. There's still a stuff in the middle I showed you a little bit of already too. Big fields. A lot of farmland to be able to buy. So there's plenty to do on here. Yep, not bad at all, huh? I think we already showed this one off. Yeah. So, plenty to do. Let's take a look at some contracts. Oh, let's look at the multi-fruit on this bad boy first. First, you got your regular stuff all the way through your poplars and all that. Triticale, rye, pep, poppies, spelt. I can't talk again tonight. That's great. Spell white cabbage, red cabbage, carrots, onions, hemp, tobacco, hops, luzerne, which is I believe alfalfa, clee, sure, lavender, millet, red beet, and parsnip. But I believe these last two were just added because of premium. No precision farming on this map because it was the mod conflict keeping me from being able to play the map. So that had to go, unfortunately. But I'll just pretend I'm Gabe and not be precise. Okay, so plowing contract. Yeah, see, because those are all fairly good money. Well, I don't know if it's the map conflicting with it or another mod I have on this map conflicting with it. I just know that as soon as I got to where I activated precision, I started getting that no more interval timers crap, and yeah. So, quite a few plowing contracts. That would get us some easy money quick. Help pay off that loan and whatnot. So I think instead of borrowing equipment, we'll buy a tractor out of our money and a plow and get to work. And then we'll worry about getting something like, we need to get stone pickers so we can get our free stones off of there too. But there'll be some weed spraying we can do. Eventually we'll probably have some liming contracts too, because I turned that mod on. But I think the best way to get started is gonna just start plowing. Maybe we should plow Sandra. I mean, plow her field. My bad. Well, I'm not really excited to plow Heidi. Emilia's okay, I guess, but Sandra kept popping up though, so. Okay. We're in Europe, so maybe we'll get something like European for our equipment. 16x map. We need a large tractor. Oh, what is that class that just came out? There's a class that came out in the last couple of days on the Mod Hub. I liked it too. It was a nice looking Zerion. I knew it when I see it. Maybe. There it is. Yeah. I likes. I think this might be the FS22 version of the new Zerion we're getting in 25 base game. I'm not sure. Well, horsepower's not a problem anymore. Ooh, tracks. Yes, please. Ooh, it'll even take the saddle track stuff. Nice. We don't really need lights. Don't need to worry about lights right now. Goham did mention how he noticed how this needs to be fixed. The i3D, the L10s, I should say, being a little bit gooftified. So rear weight, sure. Front weight, why not? Okay. No, we are not buying this tractor because we ain't got enough money to get this tractor, let alone get a plow too. Maybe we'll just tone down the engine a bit. Nope. Still. Okay. We'll work our way up to this tractor. It's not going to work for us right now. It's too expensive. This one, on the other hand, looks like it's going to start a little bit closer to what we can afford. Honk? Well, of course I want it to honk. Okay, that'll work. And it's about 300K cheaper. So we'll get this one and a plow, take some contracts, and get to work. There's the compactomat. That's not a bad one. I want to find something I don't always use. I don't want a case. Maybe I will grab that compactomat by Stevie. Here we go. That'll work. Now, one of the first things we're going to do as we drop back down to earth in the middle of a white cabbage field, we will do some contracts and get rid of that loan first. We'll just get rid of that so that any money we make is out. We've got some contract work that looks like it's going to pay us real well. So between contracts and picking up stones, we will be making some money fairly quick. Hopefully. Now, plowing contracts. We'll go plow Sandra. I mean, I can accept like all of these. Yeah, we're just gonna go plow crazy, folks. There we go. Well, we're gonna start with field 11. There we go. That'll keep us busy for a few minutes. Now, field 11. I thought field 11 was one of our contracts. I thought, okay. But field or concrete. Oh, 13 for Sandra. Okay. That works. Not bad. This one. Right here. Right here. Spent much time on this map at all, and did a couple of plowing contracts where I accepted the borrowed the equipment, maxed out loan. That's why I wasn't broke above the 200K loan. But just this one contract, once we plow it and stone pick it, be able to pay off that loan. So that would be our first priority. Now I could buy an inexpensive tractor and use course play to stone pick after we get done plowing this. We'll see. For right now, we're doing the work. Functional those stoplights are like. Are we gonna hit an invisible like collision if we try to drive through a red light? Some maps do have that. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Oh, it's red. It's not changing. Oh. Either there's a collision or auto drive new to stop. Ooh. That was kind of cool. I didn't do nothing. I'm along for the ride like you guys. That was kind of cool. Yeah. Hey there. How are you? Good job driving. You know, driving bare feet even in a tractor is not safe. You know that, right? You really should be wearing footwear. Go third person is quieter. She waited for the light. Anybody want to rent an apartment from Gertie? Looks like there's her building right there. What was for dinner, kid? Ah. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be plowing a withered wheat-filled crop. Okay. I can see where that would need to be plowed. You did a very good job, even in your bare feet. You know that? I'm impressed. You did a good job. I don't pay you. Hey, whoa. Hello? How'd you do that, lady? What the heck? She poofed. What are these, poppies? Yeah. Withered poppies, what a waste. Poppies are good money. If we raise any animals on this farm, it's gonna be probably chickens or sheep. Because that would be good, easy money, roll in eggs. It depends though, because if we look at the productions and find something we like, we might need something for that. Oh, trust me, I don't think that's going to happen. Rebel. What's the width on this bad boy? 15.7. So we'll go 7.7. It'll overlap a little bit. That's fine. It's only gonna overlap just a little bit, but at least I know it'll get the edge a little better. Yes, stones. Give us stones. That's free money. I like that. Well, it's missing a tiny bit, but it's not our field. As long as we get enough to complete the contract, I don't care. This is a pretty good size field, but it won't take us that long, I think. Hey, birthday. They had missed some on the corner, but that seems to be one of the things with headland management. It doesn't do the corners so well. We'll plow 2 headlands around, and then we'll start the up and downs. Give us room to turn around. Any straw or hay or anything we do, I am using the straw harvest add-on so we can get some practice with net raft and field twine and all that stuff on here. That's why I'm thinking about maybe raising some sheep, feed them hay pellets. only feeding them hay pellets. Well, that's easy to. That's easy to be able to make and feed. Okay, cool. I need to update my mods from Adam yet. I haven't downloaded them yet. I'll try and do that tonight. Now you took Coast to Coast off. Yeah, exactly, good. But it's just less work on the feed and still have wool for an extra income. So maybe once we get enough money coming in to have like some decent equipment to get us started, to be able to do a variety of contracts, we will buy a plot of land and put down a cheap pasture and get ready to feed them. Okay. I'm wondering if that update from SCS the other day, I wonder if that's going to help fix Pete's problem. Be nice. Did they update again today? Oh wow. Maybe I'll update my mods and do a little trucking tonight just to be ready for tomorrow night. I was gonna play some Farm Sim for fun tonight because I spent so much time today trying to find a map I could get into for stream tonight. But I haven't played much Farm Sim, but I want to be ready for tomorrow night. Yeah, that's usually a good idea when there's been updates to the game and the mods. I'm just glad that SCS updated this morning so that when Carl did his stuff this evening, it was, yeah. Freehand the second headland. Maybe clean Speaking of being done quicker, there we go. There we go. That looks better. We'd be able to keep plowing and move on to our next field if I bought another tractor and used force plate and stone pick. We just wouldn't collect this one until the second guy was done. Maybe have it not only as a stone picking tractor, but eventually maybe a spraying tractor or something for other contracts so that we can get more done at one time. Okay. This is a weird shaped field. Let's take a look. Maybe we'll go over here and start our up and downs. Yeah, we'll just plow our way over there. still a little high there, but I don't agree. You were in the eye of the storm. We are 35% done, so a little over a third way done with this contract. Not too bad. I believe it. I believe it. I had thunder so loud and so close when I lived in an upstairs apartment in Oregon, it rang my doorbell. I kid you not. I do not know, Gabe. I just know that my doorbell rang. I opened my door and there was nobody anywhere nearby. Today was a disappointing day for mods. No, didn't seem to. something about the concussion of the thunder that, yeah, triggered it. No, bot. No. No, no. Plug it break, don't start a heist. There you go, Spooky. Not feeling as confident in the slots, though, huh? Good choice. At least the bot's pretty close on your beauty score. I don't want to know what my bot is into or where it comes from. I don't want to know. Yay, I died in the heist. Son of a biscuit eating bulldog. So with ground deformation, I think there's probably going to be modders coming out with script mods for PC that are going to be like, the ground deformation stays longer, or or ground deformation hurts crop yield, and yeah, that's my prediction. Not getting a lot of stones from this field, but they're fairly consistent. Almost halfway done with this contract. And like I said, I think... What have we got in the used? Anything good? Yeah, the John Deere might be big enough. The Tri-6 is too big for what we need. The Valtra would work. That would be plenty enough horsepower. The Deutz is only a little bit bigger and some more horsepower. The Axion. There's our stone picking tractor, and it'll be eventually a spraying tractor as well. We're spending the money, but we're getting the equipment, so... This way, as soon as this plowing is done, before we collect it, we can move on and start plowing the next field and get the free stones off of here and then collect. And they don't sell too well. The construction site for $79. Yeah, free money. Okay. Good deal. Of course, that's dropping, and we won't be selling any right away because we're going to be doing a bunch of plowing contracts and stone picking before we sell off. So. So we're probably going to be on Westbridge on Wednesdays. And then on here, the other YouTube nights, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday morning. Being a 2X map, even though it's going to be also rather survival-ish. One night a week won't be too bad because you can get a lot done on a 2X map. One night a week for 3 hours. A 16X map like this, on the other hand, you need more time. And I might play Westbridge, before Westbridge Hills. I might play it on New Farmer, not on the scratch like we are on here. Not done with this contract. So we'll do plowing contracts enough to pay off the loan, and then we'll work on getting things like a sprayer or a spreader so we can do lime and fertilizer contracts as well. That'll increase our money quick. Maybe even along the way try and invest in another smallish tractor to double up on those contracts, so we can have somebody stone picking at the same time as somebody's doing lime, fertilizer, or herbicide contracts. Because once we get rocking and rolling on the easy contracts, then we can work our way up to getting a seeder and a planter for sowing contracts, set up for baling contract. Also would be give us stuff we need for sheep. We'd have to look at the map and try and figure it out. Find two not very expensive, not too big fields near maybe a small placeable area. That's a pretty tough order to fill on this map. But then we'd be able to have one field to do like wheat or barley over and over again for chickens. One field of grass to do over and over again. And then we'd put in the placeable area a small chicken coop and a small sheep pen. Get a small universal auto load flat deck for hauling egg pallets and wool pallets. Then we'd be all set. Little supplemental income. Oof. A lot easier than you getting points right now. Yeesh. Now watch. I'm not gonna win either. He's gonna bite me in the butt. Oh, never mind. get a little creative with my thumbnail to have it the way I wanted it. On the loading screen, it says Thuringen 2.0 16x. Well, I didn't care about having the 2.0 part in there. So I might have taken a screenshot and then taken a screenshot of the parts I wanted and put them together into another picture. Did a little editing. I don't think you can even hardly tell by looking at the thumbnail. They were 56% done. Okay. You might be able to handle the faster speed with GPS now that I turned off all-wheel steering and only went to front wheel. Look at that. He's not doing too bad. Wasn't going too fast to get turned around, but yeah, so we had to buy this Zerion. This is the one we used a lot on Land Down Under, I think. I think we were all buying this on LDU. Maybe even on Canyon, on the Canyon server. But I remember we almost all of us each had one a different color during the LDU $25 million challenge or whatever it was. Because it had just come out. That was fun. That was fun. That was a fun playthrough. If we find a good big map and enough people interested, we might try something like that in 25, but maybe shoot for a higher goal so we can prolong the playthrough and not be done so fast. Because once I went from being a single player to a multiplayer on that challenge, it went way too fast. Well, we'll just see, because a lot can happen. Including an ear that won't stop itching. Ugh. Nothing worse than when you're wearing noise-canceling headphones and your ear hole starts sweating. missing that, but I guess he did. We'll get it. Yeah. It's probably not going to cover everything we need to know. But it'll be worth checking out. Alright. I didn't download those authors yet, Gabe. You'll have to let me know if they're in a folder or if they're just in the drive. Okay. I'll have to figure out which ones are which. If we're gonna have chickens on here, thinking about swathing the wheat and the barley with a bonus for the food, and then make straw pellets out of the straw for a bonus on that. Because we won't need the straw. It'll just be bonus money. 80% complete. Woo! Okay. Did you take those balers off there then? Because we already got them. Okay. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Aurelia. I was only going to plow this until I hit 100% completion, but if I'm going to set the other tractor off with stone picker, I might as well get as many stones as I can. So we'll clean all this up. I have. I don't know about this. I don't know what this Wii business is. Guess we got like dirty sitting next to you or something. she can't. It's got to be somewhere that exists. It won't take us long to finish cleaning all this up. Get the most stones we can. And we'll move on to the next field. Yeah, that other tractor is going to make a good stone picker and sprayer tractor. Okay, we'll get the stone picker up there. $23 right across the road's ready to go too. It's a plowing contract. Nice. I think I'll do that one next. It's a little smaller than what we just did, so it'll be pretty quick. I like that. Good. Especially when they're not exactly in numerical order. I mean, it's a 10 number jump instead, so it's not too bad. But yeah, it's handy when I can just cross the road and start the next contract. We will make a hopefully sizable loan payment after these two contracts. It still saves some money for more equipment and supplies like fertilizer, herbicide, whatnots like that. Let's see. $23 is $78 grand. At almost 150 there. We're looking at around the area of 250-ish. Or 225. It's yeah, we can make like a 50K loan payment and still have some money for some stuff to keep us going. Because once we sleep, we're gonna make a loan payment anyways. I want to invest in another small tractor and maybe a sprayer or spreader so we can do some of the other easy contracts too. So it's this field right here, I guess. Looks like. Nice. Wait, what's with those people letting their crops wither, man? Y'all need to get better about your stuff. I mean, yeah, it's keeping me in work, but good Lord. What kind of farmer plants and forgets his stuff? We'll get started plowing this one though, while we wait for the stone picker to get here. He's almost here. He's gonna be pulling up to the spot in a second here. There he is. So we'll finish this headland, and then before we start doing the rest of this field, we'll stop, get the other guy going with stone digger. Then we'll finish this field. Then we'll have 2 contracts to collect. Then we'll move on to more money-making adventures. I'm seeing some tree removal and field merging possibilities with some of these fields, though. Once we start buying the map, but that's going to take a bit. Starting with no equipment and working our way up and start from scratch instead of new farmer. Yeah. Okay, off he goes. Good deal. Now let's do our thing. And then we'll bring him over here. Let's stone pick this field once we're done. And then we can collect these 2. Sweet. What we'll do is we'll have the almost 38 grand we have now, plus the money from these 2 contracts. We might get a 3rd tractor and maybe some sort of sprayer or spreader set up to start accepting some of those contracts. Because those can be just collected as soon as they're done. I would just need to make sure I have enough money to keep buying what they need. Nice one, Spook. Nice one, Spooky. So I guess you're getting ready for your vacation, Gabe? You can be back just in time for your birthday stream? If you want me to, I will add the paintable field textures to Aussie Nomads, so that when you hand it out to those who are going to be doing the farm build stream with you, they'll be able to make their fields that way too. Mm-hmm. I have the map. I don't think there's been any updates since the last time since I downloaded it. So all I gotta do is just add the manual fields. You'll have to get busy when you get back from your vacation and fighting people, though, so they can coordinate with you. Figure out who you're gonna invite. What day of the week is that, Gabe? Well, then you know I'll be part of the convoy part. I'm not a big farm building kind of guy. I just do whatever I'm going to do when I want something for a playthrough, and that's about it. I don't get all fancy and put way too much time into it. Okay, we got 8 likes tonight. That's not too bad. Feel like we could do better. Feel like we could have done better. Probably not going to take him much longer to be done. Wherever he is. I don't see him. Let's try that again. Naturally doesn't happen until you gamble a teeny tiny bit. Don't be a hater just because I'm actually doing well this time after the last reset. I started over with just as much of a chance as anybody else. Okay, I will agree with that one for Spooky's Beauty. There we go. That one, well, finally got one right. Nice. This one's done too. Surprised the stone picker's not done yet. He should be almost done. I want to get him over here and get started before we move on. Don't get too far away. Ouch. And ouch on there. Minute and 22 seconds. Okay. We'll just right on then. Alright, dude. So field 13 is entirely done, so we can collect that one. 146 grand. Nice. We need to stone pick the other one before we can collect that one. Huh. Okay. Thanks, Farm Sim. I'll take the 3 stones. Get paid for the field, got the free stones, and then it put stones in there when I collected. More stones than I picked. They were not that heavy after I plowed. That's actually kind of funny. That's going to really hurt the yield for this field. Oh well, it's not my field. Okay. He's off doing his thing now. Where do we want to go next? Anything near here? No. Oh, 37. About the next closest one. Okay, we'll go plow this one then. Maybe pop up to 9 and then 8 after that. I don't know if we'll have time for all of that tonight, but there's always Sunday morning. So, okay, 37 it is. All right. Come on, auto drive. It's round. It's not that hard to figure out. Not helpful. Well, helpful, but not helpful. About 166. Ooh. Land is not going to be cheap, folks. I don't even know what 212 is. Baltic Forest. It's less than 500 grand and it looks like it's forest. That would be some easy money right there. Okay. Because we are going to want to, once we can, build up to a farm of our own. It's not what I said. Alright, headlight management, you don't want to work? Fine. We'll freehand it. Yeah, land prices are not going to be cheap for us. Which is fine, that just means a lot of work to build up, because if we want a large farm on this map and a large section of this map, yeah. Not to mention if you want to buy any productions, maybe someday we'll go around and look at the different productions and see what they make and see if there's anything we want to work towards. See what products this map offers, what those products take. That could be interesting. Yeah, so Gabe, I was looking at the land prices. They are not going to be cheap. But we're going to have plenty of work to do to see any kind of a growth in our farm. I'm thinking on Sunday when we're on here, we will go around and look at the different productions, see what they take, see what they make, and see if there's any of them we want to work towards. But I was looking to try and find two, yeah. But I was trying to find two, for this size map, smallish fields with a placeable area by it. And, we're probably looking in the neighborhood of $3 million for all three pieces of land. Now there is a very small forest area for I think just under $500,000 that we might get to clear the trees and make some money there. Maybe we can clear the trees, do a logging stream, clear the trees, plow up that land, and make a small field out of it. if we do, instead of putting in a money crop where we're going to need, well, we might have a combine by then, but I was thinking making it a grass field, because silage bales would be quick and easy money, and then eventually when we're ready for them, just make hay pellets for the sheep when we need them. We'll see. First, we need to work on the loan. I haven't paid any yet, even though we have 182 grand. And I want to get more equipment. Try and round off these corners a little bit here to make my turns a little easier. I don't mind keeping doing the round and rounds, but I wish FarmSim would adopt the method used in real life. There was a company that did some field work for Millennial Farmer. They came out with like a drone or something, and it scanned the field, and that told the person with the stone picker exactly where the stones were. So he had a map with the GPS locations of exactly where the stones were. And the guy went around with a skid steer with a, looked like something that just pulled the stone into the bucket practically. But I'd like to be able to just stone pick where you just go to certain parts of the field and not have so many stones all over the field like we have, where you have to go over the whole field. Because that's not how it is in real life. We'll pay off the loan, work our way up to get some more land and some more equipment, especially some land, and then that way we can take out a bigger loan because we'd have more capital. They must really want to use that field, because that sounds like a lot of work, Arlene. And that's why they're doing it then. One of the real life farming YouTubers I follow, she's in North Dakota. And then there's another one I follow. She's in Montana. I don't know how close she is compared to like the Welkers as far as where she's at. That's pretty cool. And of course I follow Millennial Farmer. I follow somebody who's on a small dairy in central Maine. I follow several farming YouTube channels. Yeah, it sounds about right. I could just imagine what kind of a pain in the butt fieldstones are in real life. I guess we'll have to see what kind of changes, if any, to fieldstones they make in Farm Sim 25. Curious to find out if the collectibles system is still going to be a thing in FS25 too. Well, I wouldn't say I was getting shot in the leg and the shin every 5 feet, but I felt my share of rocks kicked up mowing the lawn. I had a neighbor when I was growing up. His yard was less lawn, more like a field that surrounded his house. And I was the one paid to mow it, and he didn't want me to mow it until it was really tall, which made it a real pain in the butt for me. And then finally my dad let me quit that when it killed our lawnmower because he was having me mow it so rarely, so infrequently, that I hit a big piece of a branch that had fallen and it killed our lawnmower. Okay, the stone picker is done over there, which means we'll be able to collect that one in a minute. That'll be nice. Okay, 23 is done. It's another 78K. Thank you. I love how it puts stones right back in after I take them. Oh well, I got free stones. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, 260 grand. So let's go into the bank. Special redemption. We're gonna go 50,000. We now owe 150. We've still got some money to buy us some stuff to make contracts quicker. Like a sprayer. A spreader. Maybe even a tractor. We got quite a bit of stones off of those two fields, really. We might be making a run up to sell some stones on Sunday. Let's see. I'm plowing over in 37. Okay, now we can get back to working on this. Oh yeah, I know. But like I said, also, I get free stones, so... And there were some people that were complaining when stone picking came in the 25 because it was leaving the cultivated state. That's not how it works and how it looks in real life. Well, it's farm sim. It's still at the end of the day a video game. Get over it. It's something new. It takes time to, you know, do things that might change. Woohoo. Get people nitpicking at things. And you get these blind idiots that look at FS25 and say it's a reskin of 22. Get your eyes checked. Or your brain checked. We might be finishing this field on Sunday. I don't think we're going to get it all plowed in the next half an hour. Yeah, I was watching a guy called Rocky Mountain Farmer, I think. He's a potato farmer. And he was showing on the Lockwood planter that they use, which I have a mod very similar to it. How with those planters, when they go through, they have a drawbar that scrapes the top and levels it out as it plants. It gives it that ridged look that we're used to. Only what we get in Farm Sim is a lot straighter and a lot more uniform. It's not quite that perfect in real life, but similar. It's neat. That's why I like watching the real life farming YouTubers. Especially ones that do different stuff than the others. You can only watch so many different people who do corn and wheat. I like watching some of the others that do some other things like, well, there's some I know that I watch that do a lot of hay and grass work, which is something I enjoy in Farm Sim. So I watch the real life equivalent to see what difference it is, what they look for in the grass for the quality of hay, for what kind of feed it's going to be, and how much they can charge for it. The guy who does potatoes. The tree that I hit. You know, stuff like that. Get it over there. You suck. Straighten out faster next time. Stupid gibbous. So the next field we have to do after this one isn't far from here either. Now soon we're going to be bouncing around and have to go a little bit further away on some of these, but that'll be alright. We'll have to decide if we want a self-propelled sprayer or if we want just a tow behind. We do have that vent pack from FarmCon, and since we're trying to stay a bit more European because we're in a European map, that would work quite well. And maybe get one of those. Come on, Bob. Come on there, tractor. Back up straight. There we go. That's better. That's better. Anything more satisfying than spraying weeds and watching them turn brown is plowing them under. Oops. Don't remember doing that, but I guess it did. There we go. Now turn around. Oops. I want to see something here real quick, though, while I have a moment before I forget. Just scrolling down. Oh, is that all? 57 for the tractor, 4,000 for that, 25. Oh, that's going to be an easy purchase. We're going to do that right now. Front tank, back sprayer, Cylon. Heck to the yeah. Still not broke. And now on Sunday we can buy some herbicide and get even more contracts done. Sweet. I didn't realize that that tractor and the sprayer parts were so affordable. That's great. That's going to come in really handy. Because those prices haven't been altered. That's how much they are in the mud. That might be the RGM edit, but prices were not touched. Because if you look, I don't remember touching the prices, so yeah, see? 57.5 on the original mod too. So that's just an expensive piece of kit right there. That'll be great because now we can take some herbicide contracts. Just buy some herbicide and put it in the sprayer. Of course, they can knock out those contracts real quick. Those are easy money because we don't have to wait for stone pick or anything afterwards. Just boom, boom, done. While we're doing plowing and stone picking and everything else. What we got for spraying contracts? Should have quite a few. Fertilizing, which we could put liquid fert in that thing too. 100 grand there. 59.93, 104. Sandra really likes us. Kind of liking her right now too. 103. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Forage contract. Ooh, we finally got a forage contract. 267 grand to cut up some sorghum and deliver it. Yes, please. There's a $200,000+ harvesting contract. That's that's parsnips. Ew. Spraying contracts. We got a 90 right there. 96. With the exception of buying the herbicide, it's all profit. We don't need to borrow equipment because we own a sprayer now. Yes, please. Okay, nice. Heck, for the price that we paid for the little fence and the sprayer stuff for it, we could buy another one and be able to do fertilizing and herbicide at the same time. We got a Xylon. We could grab like a GTA. That's tempting. Have Courseplay doing 2 contracts that we can just collect as soon as they're done. While we do the plowing and then have Courseplay stone pick behind us. We could actually start making some decent money fairly quick that way. I'll have to keep that in mind for Sunday morning. Maybe Sunday morning we'll get the other sprayer and get those going while we investigate the future options for productions. I have a feeling if we were in like farm manager or even new farmer, these contracts would be paying even better than they are right now. Because I don't think... Yeah, I've got it on hard. So yeah. So these contracts normally would be paying a lot more. But yet we're still not doing too bad. We could have the equipment we need fairly fast. It's just a matter of paying off the loan and then finish building up our fleet so we can buy some land of our own. I guess that'll be something to work on in the next week. Wednesday will be Westbridge. Probably the before Westbridge, the one you need to build. Haven't decided. I might just say, forget it, and just start up the classic Westbridge that most everybody knows, that already has its fields and everything ready to go, and start working contracts on that Wednesday. Because that's the Westbridge that I fell in love with in 15. That one especially, excuse me, is going to be about contracts, chickens, and silage bales for money. Because if I remember right on Westbridge, yeah, on Westbridge you have a chicken pen on the main farm. It's the sheep and the cows that are off-site. So, yeah, we'll probably do chickens on there. That'll be Wednesday. That'll be fun. We'll probably challenge ourselves just as much as we are here with the hard difficulty level, start from, I don't know about start from scratch. We might do new farmer or farm manager. I haven't decided. It depends on what buildings you get in what mode. I'm not worried about equipment. I don't really care for starting with equipment. I want to build that up. But I want the buildings. I want the farm already built. I'll have to go in and take a look. Maybe if I have to, I'll go hard economic difficulty in new farmer. But get rid of the starting equipment. Just keep the buildings. Like, sell off all the vehicles when I go on. Take the money back out. Except for the original starting cash, and start working our way up. That might work. On this map, not only do I want to raise some sheep and some chickens, but I might actually do like maybe just 1 or 2 rows each of grapes and olives. Not really make any production out of them, not really, you know, unless there's something built into the map that we want to run. But otherwise, if it's just something we want to do 1 or 2 rows of grapes and olives and just sell them. Not worry about olive oil or grape juice or raisins, just sell them. I want to get used to the normal way of doing grapes and olives with the equipment that they provide, the pruning and the harvesting that way, not some kind of greenhouse. Because I don't know how quick we're going to have some of that nice stuff in 25, and we might want to send this to make us a bit of money, or need it for our production. We'll have to see. But we'll be definitely on here until Stitzer, Wisconsin comes out in near the end of August. And 1 night a week we'll be on there. The other nights we will be visiting past base game maps, or at least the FS22 version of those. And we'll be doing that all the way up till 25. Doing Goldcrest, Ravenport. We'll already be on Westbridge. We'll just keep that one going. Bjornholm, whatever ones we want to do. Mostly the U.S. maps. We'll revisit my Elm Creek save that I have had since just before FS22 came out, because I did get a early release copy as a partner. I still have that original save of Elm Creek. We will revisit it. I have done a lot of changes to that map since it came out. I'm curious to see if we get it. We probably will from somebody. as a mod map in 25. Somebody always seems to do the last game's base game maps as mod maps in the next game. We got Ravenport and Felsbrunn in 22 that way. Which is fine though, because then you get to say, oh hey look, now I get to play Ravenport with you know, the FS22 you know features. I could be a grape farmer in Ravenport instead of oats and horses. Well, it is. This contract is technically done. I'm going to finish plowing it because we're almost out of time. And then we'll set the stone picker off on Sunday. We will have sprayers going, doing that stuff on Sunday. And we'll continue plowing. But before we do, we're going to take a little look-see at the productions. Try to, without buying them. I might have to go into a different save on this map before Sunday and look at the productions, so I can just go there on Sunday and go, okay, this is the such and such. Here you make this and this out of this. And then we can make our decisions from there. We do have the option, because I have the mod enabled, to lease productions. I think I'll go into single player and investigate the productions, and we'll decide what we want to make, if anything. But we also might want to look at the option, especially if it's going to be temporary, of leasing a production. We'll keep that in mind. If you have not already, make sure you slap that like button, please. And I will see you guys tomorrow night on Twitch for Truck Sim, and here on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific for more contract work here on Thuringen. Alright, you guys, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Pacific on Twitch for American Truck Sim. That's always fun. That'll be good. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one, and we will see ya later. Bye.